So how about being called to preach? How did that come about for you?
Well, I was saved April 20th, 1969. During that time, I got away from the Lord and was made the mistake of thinking being around Christians in a secular job would help me to grow spiritually, which they were backslidden and all sorts of things. So I really got away from the Lord. So 1970, of course, I moved out of the house, which probably was a mistake too. That was just out of, I'm getting away from my house, so I got my own apartment. But I remember going to a church, and I heard a sermon, and it really convicted me, and it was like God was saying, get in or get out. You gotta decide here. So I said, well, I've really got to, I can't go this way, stay the way of the world. So I, quit my job. Well, I had quit my job and to say, I can't do this anymore. Then I found a church. I was in a ministry witnessing. It was an old bar. And this bar, people would come in. A lot of them think it was a bar still,
Wow.
but it was for teens. We didn't serve alcohol or anything. And this guy came in, and he looked like I thought, oh, Lord, I don't want to witness to this guy. He had a toothpick in the side of his mouth, hair slicked back. So I started witnessing to him. And he was saved. And he went to this Missionary Baptist church, there in Southgate. I was saved in a Southern Baptist. So I went, and I heard, and I thought, man, this is great. And I was taught the Word of God and was really, really getting strong in the Word of God. And I remember one Sunday, I came in, and usually I sat by somebody, but I didn't sit by anybody. I just sat by myself. And it wasn't the pastor that preached, it was a visiting preacher. And it was like, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be you and me. And that's the day that God called me to preach. Right after that, I went to seminary and started school there in California. And then the church licensed me right after that.